Well, believe it or not, the 16th annual Sunscreen Film Festival is gearing up in just a couple of weeks. And I know people are very excited to actually have a film festival be up and running and in person. Joining us this morning with a few of the details this morning before we dive into some of the films that you're going to be able to see is Tony Armour. Always so nice to check in with Film Commissioner here. Good to see you. Good morning, Tony. I know you guys are excited.
Yeah, it's great to see you as well. I know we're not doing this in person yet, but I'm looking forward to getting back in studio and seeing you guys.
Yes, that is the key word, yet. And we are going to highlight in just a moment one of the documentaries that's going to be shown at this film festival. But before we get into that and meet some of the stars here in just a moment, talk about the film festival, because this is a big deal to actually have this in person and back. People are excited about it.
Yeah, we are one of the few film festivals in the country, around the world even, that's doing a live and in-person film festival. And this is the 16th year. And, you know, with the vaccinations going the way they're going, and every adult in America who wants to get one can pretty much get one. And the fact that we do it at AMC Theater Sundial, and AMC has a great safety policy with cleaning and masks and only allowing 50% capacity in the screenings. We feel really good about having this really safe event for everyone. And the feedback has been amazing. We have 100 films with filmmakers who have said that they're coming in to attend the film festival, including the documentary we're going to talk about next. And we even have somebody coming in from Thailand.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask, is kind of the highlights that people need to kind of know, and kind of the best place to, because the thing about the film festival, I know they get spread out kind of. What's the best way to kind of keep track of everything?
Yeah, well, the website, of course, sunscreenfilmfestival.com, the full schedule of events is up there, from the films to the workshops that everybody is always excited about. We do great industry workshops with people that are going to really, teach you a lot about filmmaking, whether it's screenwriting or directing or whatever else it might be. And then parties as well. We're actually going to have a few parties too, award ceremony. So everybody likes a good safe party.
Yeah, well, we'll make sure and get all those details on our website. And Tony, I know you're going to be back and going to be helping us get some great guests in the next couple of weeks to really highlight some of these films that you're going to be able to see. But let's go ahead and roll a clip. One of the documentaries that's being shown, it's From Fat Lolly to Six Pack Lolly, and it's a documentary on this weight loss journey. Let's go ahead and take a clip before we welcome in the guest here.
Daddy, you're fat. I don't want you to die. What gave me the fire in my belly. The next day, I decided to actually work out.
July 17th, 2018. This is my day 2. This is Carlos's day 1. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. I've heard it is extremely emotional and inspirational. And joining us now, we have James, the producer on this, and then Anthony, along with his wife, who is featured in the documentary. So much to dive into. I was telling you guys before I got started, I'm such a huge fan of documentaries and the stories that they tell. But this is different, Anthony. Let's start with you, because how did you know that this was going to be something worth, normally a story, you look back on it and say, okay, that's fascinating, let's tell it. You didn't really know what the outcome was going to be.
Well, I had no choice. I achieved a lot of things in my life, but at the end of the day, health is wealth. And my daughter looked at me and said, Daddy, you're fat. I don't want you to die. And so I just said that was it. That was the defining moment where I had no choice but to see this thing from beginning to end. And of course, the support of my wife and the whole entire family. There was no way I was going to let them down. I let myself down 9 times. So this was my 10th and final attempt. And I said to myself, I'm going to do this or else, I had to.
Yeah. So James, talk about producing a film like this, a documentary like this. And again, I just think it's super interesting that you don't know where the storyline is going when you do something like this. How is that producing that?
Well, thank you. And first of all, I'd like to thank Tony for having us. And I want to say that this is actually the world premiere for this, because even though you can see the movie on Amazon and other places, because of the whole pandemic, this is the first time that we've actually been able to show the film on the big screen. So we're super excited to be coming to Florida. Anthony's one of those guys. He's achieved many things in his life. He's a multi-millionaire, a real estate investor. And the one thing he had never really achieved was losing weight. and he had tried 9 times and failed. But the act of actually committing to doing the documentary forced him to do this, because he would have been publicly embarrassed to have, put all these resources into doing this film and talking about it on social media unless he had followed through. And we see that over and over again with our show, Radical Body Transformations. We've done over 1,000 transformations. And when people make a serious commitment, they'll follow through with that. And you could tell when people don't want to film themselves or to capture their journey, they probably in the back of their mind don't know if they actually are going to do it. So it's one of those things, kind of, if you believe it, you'll achieve it type of thing. And we knew that if Anthony really focused on this goal, which he did, I mean, look at how Anthony looks. And Anthony's competing this weekend in Orlando, and he's getting on a bodybuilding stage. So he went from, morbidly obese to what you're seeing now. And it's just an incredible thing.
Well, and I know the goal is really to inspire others. And before we run out of time, I mean, what do you hope people take away, from this film and watching your story? A lot of people on a weight loss journey, millions.
If I could do it, they can do it. I literally made so many excuses not to do it, but I think what the goal of the documentary was not only to inspire, but to give people the tools. And so if you watch the documentary, we talk about nutrition, we talk about our company, Radical Body Transformations, and now we make it so easy. And like James said, we have thousands of transformations, and a bunch of the people that are actually transforming themselves are going to be at this film festival, which I'm very honored. Like, we've never seen this on the big screen, so it's going to be like epic for us, just to watch the audience and to actually meet people that are on our show in person for the first time and meet the fans. And yesterday we were working out in the gym, and some people were like, "Whoa, you guys are from that documentary. We want to take pictures." And it was just awesome. It's been an awesome experience,
Oh, and that's what film is about, is it not, Tony? We got to wrap up. I know you're going to be joining us again later and bringing more of these great films, but we're just so happy that you guys are going to be back. Guys,
thanks so much.
Yes, thank you all so much. We, of course, will put more details on our website. But again, Tony, thanks for sending us these guys, and we look forward to what's to come.